Radio Rahim here with Mikey Garcia. Once again, getting ready for a big fight. Like, that's the only kind of interviews we do, man.
That's the only fight that we like, man.
Well, kudos to you for that. That's what we like to see. Robert Easter, again, is a great challenge for you. Both of you guys got straps around your shoulders right now. I know that you want a challenge. What particularly do you believe is a challenge about Robert Easter?
Well, I know for a fact he's a tough fighter. You know, he's shown in his fights. He's very tough. He's not gonna take no for an answer. He's not there to just, you know, go in and make it a boring fight. He's there to make an exciting fight, make it a tough fight. But aside from that, there's physical challenges. His height and reach. You know, he's very tall, has long reach. I think he's going to try to use that. So that's going to be a challenge for me to make those adjustments, find the distance, find that range, and work my way in. You know, there's going to be those are the challenges that he presents, but that's what I want, because those are the fights that I can later show the people I'm able to do this against this guy. I'm able to do this against that guy. You know, you'll see the list of all the names that I'm fighting. Everybody has something different, but I always come out victorious.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about, because not only are you willing to fight different styles, but you're willing to fight at different weights.
Sure.
And one after the next. I can credit Lomachenko with the same type of commitment to an agenda. What is it that you believe doing that will accomplish for you? Is there an end game here? Is there something that you're building to?
Look, I just want to be remembered as one of the best fighters in this generation, and I think I need to do this in order to accomplish that. You know, I keep reminding people I could take title defenses, but then I have everybody, you know, speaking bad about it, or why isn't he fighting someone else? Why isn't he fighting this? Oh, that guy's nobody. Well, I want to make sure that at the end of my career, everybody can see the list of names and see that I fought champion after champion after champion after champion, and that's what's going to give me that recognition.
I brought up Lomachenko because that's one of the names that's brought up with, well, why isn't he fighting that guy? With the top-ranked type of business aside, when I first talked to you about it, right when you were coming back, you were like, oh, he's not ready yet. He needs to fight some guys to get ready for me. Well, since then, you know, we've had Rigondeaux. We've seen the fight against Linares. Is he ready yet?
The fight that did it is the Linares fight. Aside from Linares, I can't credit him so much for fighting Rigondeaux, who's a 122-pounder. I can't credit him for beating guys like Sosa or Marriaga. You know, I can't give him that credit. I see the talent in his boxing, but I can't give him the credit beating those kind of guys. But beating Linares, you know, at lightweight, and making the adjustments during the fight, because I thought it was a good fight early on. Linares was doing well. He comes up from being knocked down and turns it around and stops Linares. That does it. You know, you gotta give the man credit. So at this moment, I think that's the only other fight that will excite me. Lomachenko, Garcia next year, I think, is the only other fight that makes sense at lightweight for me.
You gave him credit for the win. Did you see any flaws or any cracks in his game in the Linares fight that make you think now he's an easier a pick?
Look, I just didn't see him dominate the same way that he does in lower divisions. He fought a great champion in Jorge. He fought an experienced fighter, so he wasn't able to shine the way he normally does, but you still saw him make those adjustments and still got the win and still did it in a very good way. I don't know if you can call that, you know, little cracks or holes or anything, but I think that I have better boxing abilities than Jorge. I think I have better power than Jorge. I think I'm a better boxer, so that's why I think I can do, you know, very well against Linares and against Lomachenko, and that's where you're going to see the difference between Lomachenko and myself.
And lastly, when they see Lomachenko, they say he's doing things we've never seen before. He's doing it ways we've never seen before. People say the same thing about you. He's moving weight divisions. He's fighting all kinds of styles. Mikey is a dominant guy. What's the difference between you and Lomachenko that gives you the win?
I think my powers is probably my greatest just attribute at that between Lomachenko and myself. I think my power is, you know, the greatest thing there, the greatest difference. As far as everything else, pretty even up, pretty, you know, evenly matched in other aspects. As far as speed or footwork, I may not be the flashes, but I do have good footwork. I may not be the fastest hands, but I have right timing. You know, I may not be the most defensive fighter, but I hardly ever get hit. You know, you hardly ever see me with any bruises or cuts, but you see him with some hits. You know, so we're pretty evenly matched in every other way. But like I said, I think my size and power is the advantage that I have over him, and I think that's going to be the biggest difference if we ever get in the ring together.
Radio Rahim with Mikey Garcia taking on all challenges. Your next comer is Easter Jr. Huge fight, great fight right here at the Staples Center. Can't wait to see that, man. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Radio Rahim with Mikey Garcia.